Page 256. This is a review for Unit 20. Remember Unit 20? I have no idea. I can't remember what it was on. On page 257, playing chord progressions that modulate to the relative minor. I assume they're starting with the major. They don't say what's from to. To something means it's from something, I guess. So from the major to the relative minor, I think is what the whole thing should be. Coffee's kicking in. I'm getting on right now. Look up. And you don't have to figure anything out. It's right there. You're just playing it. Just starting out with C major and end up with A minor. That's the relative minor to C major. And you just follow that chord progression. Do the Roman numerals because that'll kind of tell you what it is. You have a 1 chord, then a 5/7 chord, 1 chord, and the 6th chord. And the 6th chord is the magic chord because that's common to both keys, C major and A minor. It's a 6th chord in C major. It is a 1 chord in A minor. Since it's common, we can use that to take us to the new location. So now we're in a 1 chord in A minor, and the rest of these then are according to A minor. There's a 4 chord in A minor is here. Then a 5 chord in A minor is here. 5/7 would work too, but it's 5 and then a 1 chord. So the chords just kind of go from 1 chord into another very nicely. Here it looks like the left hand's playing the root and the right hand's playing whatever. Changed it a little bit because that's what I do. That's sort of it. And then they want you to do these others. Go from G major to E minor, following the same ones. I'm sure you can do that. Then at the bottom of the page, they want the progression going from minor to major, going the other direction. The same thing applies. You find that 1 chord that fits both and you're off and running. They're starting with A minor, going to go to C major. Okay, so we have a 1 chord in A minor, and the 5/7, and then the 1 chord again. And remember the 1 chord in A minor is a 6th chord in C major. Now we're in C major, so the 2 chord in C major, then the 1 chord in C major, 5/7, 1. They're giving us inversions here on this one. Well, the inversions apply to the left hand. The right hand can do whatever it wants. That's because you can only have 1 note on the bottom at a time, huh? So it's here, 1 chord in A minor, 5/7, because these are the chords on it. And since I'm playing a B here, I can leave it out here. And then a 1 chord in A minor, but it's 6 is first inversion. So the 1 chord is here, but first inversion. It just simply means I'm playing the C on the bottom. That is first inversion for that chord, because the chord is here and that's here. Okay. So now we're in C major. So now I want a 2 chord in C major, which is here, but they want first inversion, which is the F. So I'm going to play an F on the bottom. They come out here. Done that one, but they want that one. Okay. And then a 1/6/4 second inversion. There's the 1 chord, first inversion, second inversion. G's on the bottom. And the right hand does whatever, it doesn't matter. And then the 5/7 root position. That's the same kind of thing. And you do these others. Pick one. We'll do the last one. G minor. And we're going to go to B flat major, because that's the relative, 2 flats. So again, just follow the chords first. We're in G minor, so I want a 1 chord someplace. Then we want the 5/7 chord. And then we want a 1 chord again, first inversion, which would put the B flat on the bottom, which is the 6th chord in B flat major. B flat major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 6th chord. I have the B flat on the bottom. So that chord is common to both keys. It's a 1 chord in G minor. It's a 6th chord in B flat major. Go ahead and have a beer. It's worth it. It's just And then from now on, we're in major. So now B flat major, the 2 chord is there, but they want the first inversion, so it's here. And then the 1 chord in B flat with second inversion, so the F is here. And then the 5/7 in root position, which is here, and 1. So you could do that, and then you use their pattern if you want. The left hand's going to do the 1 chord in G minor here. It's going to do the 5/7 chord in root position. Then it's going to do the 1 chord in the first inversion. That's like the 6 chord in B flat major. Then we go to the 2 chord in B flat major, which is here. And they want the first inversion, so it's actually here, because that's the 2 chord. So the first inversion is here. Then we want the 1 chord in second inversion, which is here, because that's the 1 chord, second inversion is here. Then the 5/7 chord, same note. And then the 1 chord. And I don't know if I play the right octave. I don't care what the octave is. I'm just trying to. That's what the left hand's going to do. The right hand can do whatever it wants as long as it just plays these chords. You don't have to actually play those arrangements. I could have done this on the first one. You just need to play the notes in the chord in some inversion or whatever. But it's the left hand that's determining the bottom note, and that's what's the inversion they're telling you to play. The left hand carries it. That takes care of it. The right hand can do whatever it wants.